Hello and welcome back to Let's Play Sphinx and the Cursed Mummy with me, Mr. Muck Luckable. In the last episode, we carried on exploring Abydos into the Grand Canal. This thing right here, very pretty. We had a look in a few shops, talked to some people. We couldn't get too far though, thanks to this big guy over here, and another one over there actually, who have stopped us going any further. They need some identification, which we don't have, so... No. Yeah, alright, yeah, okay, get lost, we will, fine. So we can't really do much more here. We've talked to everyone, we've went in some of the mini-game places, you know, pair matching games, and Simon Says, copy the colours and things. We also went into here, Montu's Monster Shop. New monsters now in stock, yeah. This kind of touches upon the monster hunting aspect, which we'll probably, well, we'll find out more about right now, in fact, as we head back into the plaza, because if you remember, when we were back here last time, the museum was closed, but now look, the guy has moved out of the way. Now he says, "Enjoy the museum, sir." Well, I will do. Now you're out of the way, let's go in and have a look. Oh, look at this. A bustling chock-a-block museum. Very busy. I'll blame it on the fact it's just opened, we'll say. But yeah, it's a little bit quiet. Anyway, what do we have here? More things blocked off. This city really likes to block things off. What do you have to say now? Sorry, sir, the Hall of Jewels isn't open yet. If you go to the reception, you might be in time to catch the mayor performing the grand opening ceremony. Oh, okay, well that sounds nice, but Hall of Jewels? That sounds good. Hall of Jewels. Abydos Museum proudly holds the finest collection of jewels in the land. Gathering these priceless exhibits began many generations ago, and they have been discovered scattered across the world. Due to their uniqueness, the jewels have been placed in impenetrable maximum security cases. To avoid confronting our armed guards, please keep well back while observing these exhibits. Oh, I'm standing very well back, as it is. So far back I can't even see them. Oh no, you can't. No, we can't. Never mind, there are lots more things to read. I mean, typical museum, so many things to read. Yeah, we're open from sunrise to sunset. It's free, but donations are welcome. Typical stuff. We can read these signs later, if at all. Let's go check out the grand opening ceremony with the mayor. We are here on this auspicious day for the grand opening of the first hall of the Abydos Museum, the pride of the city. This important event highlights the continued interest from the council for the cultural development of our city. Holding a public exhibition in the new Hall of Jewels, the collection of Abydos. This illustrious collection showcases hundreds of years of our grand history. My word, I'm afraid we need to interrupt the ceremony. Why? What has happened? Well, we no longer have a jewel collection. It has been stolen just a few minutes ago. What? Who? How? Oh dear, will it ever end? This is becoming the fruition of the city. First the appearance of the electric eels, and now this? We will have to take extreme security measures throughout the city to create points of control. Only a sarcophagus remains from the collection. What sarcophagus? We don't have a sarcophagus in the collection, even. Oh, what a mess. We'd better go back to the council chambers to discuss this further. Ooh, that was a bit awkward. Good thing there wasn't many people here to see that. By the way, so that was really awkward to read because they don't really, like, it's not really obvious who's talking sometimes. And as I said, I'm not doing voices. So there are some scenes like that where it's just this weird dialogue. Anyway, the point is that there has been a robbery. If we now go back up, I mean, it must have just happened right now. I'm surprised we haven't been caught because we were right there. Look, now it's open. Open and empty as well. At least we can see what it would have looked like, I guess. There we go. Huh. Look, here's they are, yeah. Here's the impenetrable things with, oh, empty, well, exhibit empty. They were quick to update the plaques. Holy crap. And all that was left, or all that was in here, was this thing right here. A sarcophagus. How suspicious. We can talk to it. What do you want? Oh, nice. Leave me alone. Oh, I feel bad now. Go away. Yeah, if you remember, when we played as Tutankhamun in his levels, before he was a mummy, we used these to transport around, which leads me to believe, and I know, that Tutankhamun's brother Akhenaten is possibly behind this, because he was the one who set these up in Luxor. That's where it was. What do you want? Okay, we get the point. I'll leave you alone. So that's not a good start for the museum already. It's just opened and it's been robbed of a very priceless exhibit. But there is more to do. There's more to see. There's actually a lot more to see. There's a crap ton more. But before we do that, let's have a quick talk to these two folks here. We have Beakface and Bigger Beakface. Which one? Which one? This one. Greetings, I am the museum's resident jewel expert. Oh, this is a bit awkward. You're probably out of a job. As you may have heard, we've lost all our jewel exhibit to thieves. The council has offered to handsomely reward any person able to return any of the stolen jewels to the museum. If you have any jewels you want me to look at, I'll inspect them for you. Right, yeah, if you haven't guessed, that robbery over there, it's down to us to fix it. To find them, to bring them back to the museum, all those priceless gems. And so as we go through the game, we'll come across the stolen jewels and we have to bring them back to this guy, and we will be rewarded in some ways. Not terribly rewarded, but there is a few things we get off him which are quite useful. And also, we have to go collecting for this guy. We also have to go collecting for this lady right here. Ladybird? Animal? Yeah. Welcome to our museum. I'm afraid our exhibits are a little sparse at the moment. It's very sad. My heart sinks to think of the grand opening of the jewel collection could be so ruined in such a disparaging manner. If you don't mind my saying, you don't look like a native Abydosium. Are you from out of town? Yes. Ah, yes, I thought so. You look like an adventurer. Perhaps you would be interested in helping this great city. We are going to complete the wildlife exhibit soon. We aim eventually to exhibit a specimen of all the animals in our world. We are hoping to get contributions from well-travelled adventurers such as yourself. Are you interested in contributing to this great city? Oh, it's a bit... I can't exactly say no right in front of you. You put me in a real position here, Beak Lady. Fine. Excellent, I knew you would help, yeah. If you capture an animal for the exhibition, come and see me. If you happen to find any of the stolen jewels, blah blah blah, talk to the other guy. Yep. I'm afraid that we cannot pay you for your animal donations, but as a symbol of our gratitude, for the first animal donated, you will receive a valuable gift. And there we go, that's what we need to do. That's the first thing what we can actually really do in the whole game. Well, this part. In Abydos anyway. So, as you said, there are lots of exhibits, and most of them are quite empty. If we have a look, there's 3 of them. And it is just like a museum. You've got all your little podiums for your stuffed birds. I mean, they're not stuffed. I think they're like frozen. I don't think they actually kill them, but that'd be a bit harsh. So what's this? This is an electric eel. Oh, they have plenty of these. Docile. See, I treat this as exactly the same I would do a real life museum, which is you sort of go up to the exhibits, you look at them, think, oh, that's cool. What's this? Oh, it's a chihuahua. Oh, that's nice. And then you sort of skim read. You sort of skim read the text, all the boxes, information panels next to the exhibit. They're very energetic. They adore them, but most find their incessant yapping highly irritating. Well, that is very true. That is very true. And then, as well as that, you've got all these things as well. Natural history. We trust all visitors to depart the building at closing time. We can be locked in. Oh, stay out of view of any monsters. Yeah, they're definitely not dead. So it's our task, as well as finding all the jewels, to fill up all of these podiums with the animals. And like I said, there's 3 of these things. There's 3 of these rooms. And I've said before that I'm probably not going to do this. I don't know. It seems like something that's very time consuming. It would just extend the Let's Play by longer than it should. It's already a long game anyway, so it would take even longer. And there's not that much of a reward for doing so. It's more just like you do it for your own satisfaction. There's more. And we'll come across some of these monsters. Some of them we won't, but I recognise this little thing, this alert spider. Yeah, great. I will try and capture as many monsters and animals as possible as I play the game, definitely. But I don't think I'm going to go out of my way. Let's just put it that way. Because sometimes it is a bit tricky to get some of them. Oh my god, look at this thing. Oh. That thing's huge. And that thing, oh, that's a spitting toad that we saw right at the beginning of the game. There you go. Spitting toad. To swallow first, think later. Alright. There is a Abydos museum for you. We will be coming back here. We have to drop off jewels and drop off animals. But, I mean, it's quite good. It's quite good that the game gives you that option, I guess. Really get your money's worth. Go exploring. Have I went the wrong way? I have. But, personally, I didn't find it... By the time I'd finished the game, I really didn't feel like going around and finding all these missing animals. I guess it wouldn't be that hard. I'm just quite a lazy person. Right, so what we're going to do, we are going to head back to Montu's Monster Shop and buy our first animal. Okay, here we are, Montu's Monster Shop. I think we have enough. Where's our money? Where's our money? How'd you get the money up again? I've completely forgot. There we go. 78. I think that's enough for something. Let's go check. Okie dokie. I remember there being maybe a frog we can get for that price. What's the frog cost? 70. Okay, yeah. I mean, the rat looks... The rat's probably the second cheapest. Oh god, that thing's ugly. That's expensive, and I think these are very expensive on this side. Yeah, we're not going to get these. Let's just go with the frog. Frog's got 70 go. Yes, I would. Thank you, Montu. Would I like to buy any more? I'm poor. I'm now pretty much broke. No. So yeah, we're down to 8 measly scarabs. But we do have, if we have a look in... Where would it be? Ah, the monsters tab. Now we can see one monster in there. Small frog. It gives you its attack rating, its defense rating, which is quite cool, I suppose. This frog may well be small, but it isn't the friendliest creature around. Indigenous to swamplands, they're noxious little critters. So it gives a little bit of information as well. But this is where they'll be stored. What's our notes? Yeah, here we are. Make a donation to the Abydos Museum. So that's why I've just bought this little fella. Let's get out of this screen and head back to the museum. So, one thing I just wanted to quickly point out was, having re-fiddled with some settings and re-watching some of the first videos in this series, I realised I got the colour a little bit off and it was a bit dark and a little bit oversaturated, and that's probably why I was thinking it was so colourful. But look, I have now readjusted them and they may seem a little bit duller, but I think this is actually how the game is meant to look. I was like, man, that's dark, and then, oh, that's kind of garish. I mean, don't get me wrong, the game still looks very nice. But I've just kind of toned them down a little bit, tweaked them. I think it does look better for the most part. We'll see. It's one of those things where once my settings go out of whack, which they did, it takes me ages to get them how I like them. But enough rambling. Back into the museum. Okay, Beak Lady, I'm coming for you. I've got a donation to give, and you better give me a very nice, valuable gift. I'm hoping it's something we can use to get around Abydos. Welcome to the Abydos Museum. I'm the curator. I know who you are, thank you. Oh, natural history specialist. Fancy. Would you like to donate something? The museum would be pleased to reward your generosity. Yes, I would. I would like to donate one small frog. A small frog? It's certainly small, but also toxic. Why, thank you so much for your donation, sir. The former glory of our museum is beginning to be restored. As a reward for contributing an animal to the city's museum, I would like to present with you with this zip line handle. Aha! It allows you to use the numerous zip lines located around our city. It's easy to use, yeah, just stand near it and jump. Okay, thank you. So there you go, we got the zip line handle. You can now use zip lines in Abydos to get around the city. Cool. So I did point out last time about all those black lines that were going across the canal and how we couldn't use them. Now we can. Actually, I think there may be some in the plaza as well. I can't recall now. We'll go check. Let's have a quick look. I think there may be some... Oh, there's one right there. There you go, right in front of me. So yes, let's go quickly test this out. It's nothing amazingly special, but it does let you get to new places, and it does allow us to proceed through the game. Get to the other side of the Grand Canal as well. I'll just show you how it works. Where's the line? Oh, it's around there. Ooh, oh wait, there's one there as well. Which one do I want to go to? That one's just to the... Wait, that one just goes down there. You may as well just jump down. This one's the one we want. Oh, if I can actually do it. Here we go, ready? Hey, look at that. And now we have access to... Oh, come please fall down. A red scarab, which is worth 10. There you go. That's a bit Yoda-ish then, wasn't it? So, we'll be using this in the next episode to get to the other side of the Grand Canal and maybe meet some new people. Maybe make our way to Heliopolis. That would be nice. Go meet Imhotep. So until then, thank you very much for watching, and goodbye.